All right, I'm down here at the Indian Creek Valley Trail again today. We're at the Mill Run Reservoir parking lot trailhead, and we're gonna go the whole way down to the Youghagheny. I don't know if you can see it because I can't tell right now, but it ends right at the Yaugh. Right across the river is the Gap Trail, the Great Allegheny Passage Trail. This is going to be about a 4.5–5 mile section. Yeah, hopefully you can see like the little Mill Run Reservoir and stuff, and like the railroad tracks and the Gap Trail over there. That's Camp Christian right across this trailhead parking lot. This is your trailhead parking lot real quick. We're going to be going down that way, but there's also another mile or so that way of trail that we'll take later in another video. This honestly probably is my favorite rail trail within like an hour and a half, 2 hours of where I live. It's definitely the very nicest section that we have available in the area. Of course, we're going over this bridge real quick. Nice little bridge, nice little creek underneath. Now to your right now, you got the Mill Run Reservoir. It's kind of hard to see on a bike. We're on a little bit of a gravel section right now. It does smooth out a little bit here in a second. Alright, you start to see the reservoir a little bit better. So now it gets smoother. There's some geese out there. There's a heron. Looks like a duck over there. Nice little view, a nice little reservoir. This trail doesn't get used much. There's not a lot of traffic. It's never really on it, even on busy days. I like this little valley that we're going through right now. There's a bunch of park benches along this trail. I'm guessing it's like Mill Run Creek or something. I'm not sure the name, but you pretty much follow it the whole way down to the very end. What's nice is in the fall and winter, when all the leaves are gone, you can look down there as you're running or biking, walking, whatever. There's a lot of like little cascading like waterfalls or whatnot. Looks very nice. It's just a really cool view in the fall or early spring when all the leaves are off. Like you can see the water and stuff now a little bit. I guess if you want to compare it to Ohio Powell, which is only like 5-6 miles down the road, if you actually go to the falls, that's what it looks like, the whole 4 or 5 mile section. It's just not as wide or as fast flowing. It's a smaller version, but it's the whole 4 or 5 miles down. And also, if you come after a rain, there's a bunch of little springs coming off the mountain, coming into the ditches. It's just a nice little feature to see all the little springs coming down. See if I can't show you some of these good ones. Some nice rock formations along the trail as well. So we passed a mile. We're 29 feet of gain, 40 feet of descent. It's going to be a net decline the whole way out, so you're going to have to work a little bit harder on the way back. I know it's a couple 100 feet difference. Again, this section of trail, well, this whole trail system, it's got a nice canopy, so in the middle of summer, when it gets really hot, it really protects you from the heat and humidity. It helps that the mountainside blocks some of the sun as well. So it's a nice trail to just be able to relax on. There's a few rough spots that we'll be coming up to here shortly. There's a washout coming up. As you see, if I can show you real quick, the mountainside's pretty nice. Now be careful right here. There was a washout last year. Till they can get some more funding to fix it, just be careful because it's a steep drop off. It just basically got undercutted from all the water washing down. But again, still bikeable. Oh, tree put some ruts in the... I will say the air along the trail is pretty nice. Really fills up your lungs pretty good. Got some more rapids and stuff down there. Again, I'm going to try to show you some nice things on the trail, give you a couple glances instead of paying attention to the trail itself. Oh, there's a squirrel. See that nice rock formation up there, the spring coming off the mountain. Very nice. Here's your mile 2. I'm at 2.7. I got 29 feet of gain, 91 feet of descent. Now this trail right now feels probably 10 degrees cooler, whatever. It was like 75, I think, when I stepped out of the vehicle. So it feels almost like a 65, 68 degrees right now. So if you're gonna come do this trail, it is a little chillier. So like I said, in the summer months, it's really nice because it keeps the humidity and whatnot down a little bit. You got this cool rock here that I always like. Just weird how it's like standing on its end. But again, this is a very green trail. Got a nice little rapid down there right now. I really haven't been working too hard biking right now. Obviously on the way back, I have to work a lot harder. We can just gradually pedal down on the way out. Even coast a lot. Now this might not be the smoothest rail trail or grade surface wise. Even this section's compared to the big main branch, but it's not really bumpy at all. It's still pretty smooth, except for the couple little spots like right there. There's like a little bit of a washout that happened. But you shouldn't have to worry too much. Alright, we're 3 miles in now. About a mile and a half, 2 to go. I got 29 feet of gain, 185 feet of descent. There's your mile marker 3 there. So they're pretty spot on, mile apart. What's also nice about this trail, once you get off that gravel section a couple tenths in, you're pretty much in the woods. There's no houses or anything along this trail, so you don't have to worry about hearing any traffic disturbing you, or any dogs barking unless they're with somebody along the trail. Got some cool rocks on the hillside. I know somewhere in this last mile, I know in the last fall slash winter, when I was looking across, you could see like old railroad tracks or somewhere. I want to say it's like over. There's some rapids down there. Show you real quick. Whoop. All right, we just hit 4 miles. We're coming to the end, I think. 29 feet of gain, 267 feet of descent. Yep, see how it's opening up now on the hillside. So we'll go down here to the very end. So I basically got 405, 407 from where we started by the bridge at the trailhead. It looks like there's some bees nest down there. So definitely don't try to step on that bridge. It's a pretty good honeybee's nest. I'm not getting closer. See if I can't get you a better view. So the creek comes down. Ooh. And then it's going to meet the Yough. Well, the railroad tracks first. Trying to give you a perspective. Yeah, as you see, there's the Yough there. I'm not sure what that camp's called. That's along the Gap Trail. So then the Gap is right on the other side of the that camp there. So that's your perspective where we're at. Eventually, I guess the trail is supposed to go across and connect to the Gap once there's more funding. So that'll be cool. Nice little connector trail. But yeah, so 29 feet of gain, 279 down from your Mill Run Reservoir parking lot.